It's been 10 days since the province identified 4 illustrated novels on school library shelves as being inappropriate. But we still don't know how many schools those books are in or how many students had access to them. In an interview with CTV Morning Live, the education minister is standing by identifying the books, saying more can be done to protect students. Tim Brooke explains.
The province says these 4 illustrated novels are symptoms of a larger issue in Alberta schools.
Graphic depictions of sexual activity and nudity.
The Education Ministry has identified the books as inappropriate for elementary school-aged children, but Demetrius Nicolaides can't say how many kids actually saw the books or were harmed by them.
We don't have that information to be able to understand how many children may have access some material that may be inappropriate.
The Calgary and Edmonton public school boards have pulled the books. Experts have concerns.
There's still some work to be done here by the government to prove that we've got a real problem.
Those who work in school libraries tell us kids are never unsupervised when picking out books, and educators guide students to age-appropriate reads. They say the government isn't listening to them, but instead a few right-wing advocacy groups.
They are saying that they've been meeting with the minister and providing materials, and that is definitely a concern for librarians. You know, we are qualified, trained professionals.
One of the groups taking credit is called Parents for Choice in Education.
We had 2 conversations with the minister. One was about 3 years ago when it first came to our attention as a possibility. And then we had a chat with the minister last year, so we certainly played a role.
The group claims to have supplied the province with a list of books that were negatively influencing students just by being available.
When we give it to children from the school, we give the stamp of authority to it. The school said this was good for me to read.
But Nicolaides insists it was an independent decision based on the concerns of parents.
I don't think pressure from any specific group or organization has pushed the government to take this action.
The province has not banned any books, but one of the highlighted authors is already anticipating it. Maya Kobabi tells CTV News book banning is an early warning sign of fascism. She hopes that Alberta citizens will speak out strongly against it. Tim Brooke, CTV News, Calgary.
And the province has launched a survey to collect feedback on what's put on school shelves. That survey has seen more than 180,000 responses, but it's also been criticized for not stopping an individual or a group from answering multiple times.